still be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready.
Hey cuties, and welcome to another CC haul. Today I have 150 new CC items for both your male and your female Sims for you. As always, you can find links to everything in the description down below, and I also make sure to link you to a playlist full of my previous CC hauls. And if you're new here, I'm Cora and I do CC related videos every single week. So if you don't want to miss out on those and you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel. But without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. This one is a long one, so if you've been here for a while, you know the drill by now. Grab a snack, grab a drink, grab whatever you need to be comfy for the next few minutes and just sit back, relax. Let's talk about life. Hope you're all doing well. I hope you're gonna have a great weekend if you're watching this on Friday. I am doing pretty well, but my voice is just failing me. Literally tried to record this video so many times, but my voice is just failing me. It keeps like cracking. It feels very weak, and I don't know why. Something is definitely going on, and we're just gonna have to stick through it together, okay? It feels so weird it sounds very different when I talk, so it just feels weird to sit here and talk and listen to myself when I'm like, who is this person? And I can't do like a lot of high-pitched frequencies or tones. My voice just kind of cracks, and I have noticed while I was trying to record this voiceover a million times over that I do that quite a lot, like change the frequency of my voice, and we're not going to be able to do that. So if I sound very monotonous today or boring, I'm sorry. Don't know what to do about it. It's just that my voice gives up. I probably am gonna sound like a 12-year-old boy by the end of this video with my voice just cracking every 2 minutes, but bear with me, okay? I'm trying my best, but if I talk like a little more quiet or like I said monotonous, that is why. It's not because I'm less upbeat than I usually am or upset or whatever. Even though it has been a bit of a wild few weeks, I feel like there's so much going on right now. Like, obviously I have uni, then I've been trying really hard to upload at least 2 videos a week. That's like a new goal I've set myself just because I really enjoy it. And now that I'm on my ADHD meds, it kind of feels like an accomplishable, is that a word? Goal again. Just because before it was very hard for me to focus on certain days, and it was always a gamble with like waking up and being like, how much will I be able to do today? And I was like exhausted for weeks on end, and I'm glad that's finally over, that something has like finally helped. Very grateful for that. But now that means that I just love doing things to be productive. It feels so nice to accomplish things again, and I'm very hyped to hopefully create more content and more, what's the word? Not frequently, reliably? What is the word? There's a word that I can't think of that's very obvious. Well, whatever. I'll probably think about it in 10 minutes and be like, oh my god, it was this. But yeah, that is that. I also haven't done a CC haul in a month, I feel like, and I usually do them every 2 weeks, so it's been a hot minute. There just wasn't that much CC. I think I talked about it in Tuesday's video, possibly. And there wasn't that much CC. I think I had like 60 items 2 weeks ago, so I was like, that's not gonna be enough. So I decided to just do a showcase video of my female CC tops instead, and then I had planned like the second part for the week after, and that's why it took a bit to upload another CC haul. And now when I looked for CC today, it is currently the 4th of December, so the Wednesday. Uploading the video in 2 days. There was just so much new CC, and I was like, oh my god, thank god I waited. Because I just have like this folder bookmarked on my browser where I have like a million CC creators in it that I know I like. And whenever I try out new CC creators, which I do always check if there's like new CC on Tumblr or whatever from creators I don't know yet, but I have probably like unrealistically high standards now for people, because there is content creators that just put up put out such good CC where the quality is just to die for, and that is kind of the CC that I want to put out there. Even though I stray from it at times, like if there's a new creator and they do, for example, male CC that isn't like 100% the same quality as other creators that I usually download CC from, I'll let it slip, because it's like, you know, we all need more male CC, and I think I'm a bit more open to trying new things with that just because there isn't that much already. So I'm always just grateful for people doing that, and then you can really tell with creators how they progress. It's very interesting to see like how they get better and better with the years at creating CC. And there's definitely some creators, especially like Twisted Cat, where whenever I download stuff from her, I'm like, oh my god, this is just getting better and better. I don't know, it's just the quality and the swatches and like the lighting on it, and it's just so good. But yeah, like I said, I'm pretty busy right now. I've also been doing a lot of knitting, which makes sense because I'm knitting gifts. I don't know why I said that so weirdly, but I'm doing a lot of gift knits this year. My mum wants this scarf that she's seen on a friend and she's been obsessed with, so she showed it to me and I was like, yeah, I can make that easily, but it's very thick yarn, so you have to use very big needles, and I've never used big needles. Like, especially the last few months, all I've been knitting was socks. Literally just socks, and they're on teeny tiny needles. If you don't knit, they're like literally barely bigger than a toothpick, and those needles are so big. I think they're like 9 millimeters diameter, and I absolutely hate it. I hate knitting with them, and I let my mum pick out some colors. I mean, I knew what she wanted and I knew which yarn I was going to use, so I just gave her some options, and the colors do look nice together, but I don't know, it's just not my style, and that made me learn something about myself. First thing, I don't like knitting on big needles, and second thing, I don't like knitting something that I don't like the look of, and it's a bit of a shame. I mean, I'm gonna be very happy for her because it's a scarf that she's been wanting for a year or so, and she's going to be very happy to have it, and I think it's very cozy. The yarn is really soft, and it's like I think 65% wool and 35% alpaca, so it's very soft. It's like obviously 100% wool, so it's gonna be very nice. It's probably gonna last her forever, and it's very colorful, very her, but I kind of wish my mom and I were more similar when it comes to style, because there's so many cute scarves that are like very delicate and floofy and have like a nice structural design but like one solid color that I would love to knit for her. But whatever, knitting what makes mom happy. It's just, I don't know, I feel like a lot of people have a similar taste to their mothers, and that just feels so nice. Like, it just feels like something that would be so cool to, like, I don't know, just share that with your mum. But whatever, it is what it is. That I'm also knitting some socks for my stepdad. I finished knitting some socks for my boyfriend. I'm gonna knit some fingerless gloves for my sister that I saw a while ago. They have like a fox pattern on them and they look adorable, and as soon as I saw them I was like, oh my god, she would love them. So I'm gonna knit those, and I only have 20 days left to do it, and I would like to wash all of the knits before I give them away, which is a bit of a challenge. So I'm trying to do the scarf as quickly as possible, just because the thicker a wool is, the longer it takes to dry, and I feel like that one is gonna take quite a few days to dry, especially with how cold it is right now. I am weirdly not feeling it this season because the ADHD meds, like one of the side effects is that you feel hot. So a lot of times lately I'm just sitting at my desk in nothing but like a top and yoga pants, and it is cold outside. Like usually this would be the time where I would use a heated blanket, wear like 2 sweaters, big socks, but I'm just warm. Just it's not the worst thing. I mean, it's nicer than being too cold, but it's also very weird. And yeah, I'm also missing caffeine. I'm not supposed to have a lot of caffeine, and I've never relied on it for waking me up because it doesn't have that effect on me. Like, it just doesn't have any effect on me. But my psychiatrist was like, oh yeah, but even if it doesn't wake you up, it has like an effect on your heart. And I'm not a doctor, so I don't understand if I borrowed my mum's blood pressure measure thing. What is it called? A blood pressure taker. I've borrowed it, and I've been taking my blood pressure a lot recently, a lot, and it's always been amazingly good, which I'm not used to, especially when I struggled like with anxiety the most in my life. I've always just had high blood pressure because your pulse is high and everything just goes up. And now that I'm on the meds, everything is fine. I mean, it was for a bit before as well. Like, every time I took my blood pressure when I was at my mum's, it was fine. And it seems to be very good now, which is good. That's perfect. But I don't understand now, if something is bad for your heart, would you see it in your blood pressure straight away? Would it take like a few months? Would you ever see it like I don't know. I just don't understand how the body works, okay? So many questions. But yeah, I miss caffeine. It's just, because I love Coke Zero so much, and I've been really trying not to drink it. I've been having like decaf Coke Zero, which I don't know if it tastes very different, but the thing is that I usually get Coke Zero in cans because I love how fizzy it is. I'm like obsessed with very fizzy drinks, and the caffeine-free Coke Zero, they only have in like the plastic bottles here. They don't have them in cans, and I really hate plastic bottles because then you put it in a glass and then there's no fizz in there, and then the second time you open it, all the fizz is out already. It's just, I miss it. I need that one like unhealthy habit in my life, okay? Also, every time I've been drinking it now, I'm not really enjoying it because I'm like, I shouldn't have this. And it's just sad. I need that back. I have been, though, super obsessed with this drink that I accidentally tried because I love lychee juice. And when my boyfriend was here, we were shopping and I saw this like lychee drink at the supermarket. I was like, oh, I'll just try it. And then I was home and I realized it had like chunks in it, kind of like bubble tea would. I think it's either aloe or coconut. I don't know. It says coconut nata or something on it. I have no idea what it is. I don't think it's actually coconut because I do not particularly enjoy coconut. But it's so good, and it's very expensive, but it's so good. So I've been having a bit of a phase with that, and I also saw that there's like a million different flavors of it online, not at the supermarket. The supermarket only has 3 flavors for some reason. Our supermarkets can be very badly stocked with things. It's the number one thing that I like better in the UK compared to where I live. It's like the one thing that would get me to move to the UK is that they actually have a good selection at their supermarkets. I feel like in Germany it can be such a nightmare, especially if you want to cook something a little different. Sometimes you find yourself just going to like 5 different supermarkets, and a lot of times if I want to cook something that is like Japanese or Korean or anything else in Asia, I would have to go to like an Asian supermarket to find the most, what I would consider basic things. And it's a bit annoying, but whatever. We'll put up with it. I want to go anyways now though to see if that drink that I'm obsessed with, if they have different flavors there, because online you can only buy, I think, like a whole pack of like 12 or however many it is. And if I don't like the flavor, that would not be a good investment. But yeah, that has been my life so far. Been busy with like doing uni, doing videos, visiting my grandma because she's not doing well, which is also like emotionally draining. So there's that. I have been knitting a lot. There's also a lot of games that I want to play and I don't know where to fit those in. Literally like so many things that I want to do and so little time to do them all. But it's nice. It's nice to be productive. And with that said, The video is coming to an end real soon here. I hope my voice didn't sound too annoying. It has been torture to record this. I've literally tried a million times over and then my voice just gave up on me. So fingers crossed I didn't sound too annoyed and monotonous for you guys. But yeah, if you enjoyed the CC in today's video, please don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe if you have not already. And I will see you all next time. Bye!